gospel. We ain't going up at nobody, but if we come up sideways, we ain't playing it. Sis, check out this sign for me right quick. If you had to fill a job application, which one would you pick? American black? Can I ask you a question? Can you find American, or even just black, American blacks, African Americans, can you find that in the Bible? No? So if I had to ask you, and you get you a good couple $1 million, like like, how do you prove who you are in the Bible? Who are you? Is it just all, you've been taught that everybody in the Bible looks like this man, haven't you?
Bring it out.
All the cartoons, 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston, Prince of Egypt. They don't ever depict us. We're just somewhere in the, you know when the black man and black woman was invented? In 1619.
Bring it out.
Our race was invented 400 years ago. All right? We ain't never existed past that. Why? We're here to show you. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 15, okay? We're going to show you that what we're showing is that you are the Israelites. You come from Judah, sis. You come from the same family as Jesus the Christ.
That's right.
Okay? And we can prove that. We can prove that. You know why? Because Jesus the Christ got his back beat in. Right. What in the world happened to us in 1619?
Bring it out.
We got our back beat in.
That's
He got
right.
strung up on the tree. Right. What happened to us in 1619? We got strung up on the tree.
That's right.
Why? Because we're going to drink up the same cup as our Messiah. Bring this out. We'll show you that Moses, over 5,000 years ago, said, hey, you better watch yourself. God's going to do something, and then you'll know.
Right.
You'll know. All right? Bring this out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass.
When it says it shall come to pass, that means a future prophecy. We're going to give you a future prophecy to try to give a heads up to a race of people, okay? Hey, y'all, come pull on over. We're giving prophecies. Come on over just for a minute. Let's learn some black history. Anyone got no flyer?
Yeah.
Hey, go run over a flyer. Hey, take this information, y'all. Take this information. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if they will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If this race of people does not listen to God, you're familiar with 10 Commandments or Prince of Egypt, all them? At the end of the movie, they go through the Red Sea, and then the movie is just about done, right? This is after the movie is over.
That's right.
Part 2. Let's find out what happened, because they never show us the warning, okay? Watch this. This is why we need a part 2 of this movie, so we can get a warning. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
Those 2 tablets of stone with the 10 commandments, and then the other laws, statutes, and commandments that came underneath it. He said, if you don't listen to these commandments, something is going to happen. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments.
No, some of them.
All his commandments.
Read.
And his statutes, which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Sis, let me get your name right quick. What's your name? Christiana. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. He said if you don't do those commandments that I gave Moses, bad things are going to happen to you.
That's right.
All right? And it don't matter if it happens 6,000 years from now. You'll know. You'll know when the prophets come out and read it to you. You'll know. All right? Go ahead and give me verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
You're going to be cursed in the city. You're going to be at the bottom of society. You're going to be the ones first fired and the ones last hired. All right? Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Not only that, but you're going to be cursed in the work field. You're going to be the ones working the lesser paying jobs. Not only the work field, but the cotton field, the sugarcane field, the coffee field, the tobacco field. It don't matter what field it was. He didn't have to specify. He said, you're going to be the ones losing, okay? Do we the ones that work these cotton fields, the coffee fields, do we get a majority stake of it? Are we millionaires today from it? No, but we know our forefathers, they worked them. So what do we get after it? What reparations did they give us after doing this free labor, building up this country? You can say it, sis. Not a damn thing.
That's right.
All right. So that's how you know This Bible is a real book right here.
Yeah.
Give me verse 32 right quick.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Hey, God says in the future, if you don't listen to my commandments, your kids are going to be sold away to Master Johnson's house.
Bring it out.
They're going to be sold away to, hey, what's your, Christiana, what's your last name? Huh? Relatively. What? Are you from the Americas? Family from the Americas? Oh, we got half Italian, half black. Is that on your, what would your dad be? He'd be black and mom Italian? Got you. Well, lucky for you, look, Christiana, we go by the father.
Right.
That's right.
So there's no mixed race in the Bible.
That's right.
That's why when you go over the generations of Christ, you're gonna see dad, granddad, great granddad. You're gonna see dad, dad, dad. Otherwise, how else would he come back to a man named Judah? Understand? So we go by fathers. Give me Numbers 1. All right. So, like I said, we're only here. Your race is only determined by your father. Okay. The mother does not determine nothing on your race. Okay. Watch this. We'll prove that. This ain't my opinion, by the way. As you can see, everything's gonna be out of this Bible.
That's
Period. Point blank.
Numbers chapter 1 verse 18.
Bring it out.
And they assembled all the congregation together.
They assembled all the children of Israel. Remember, this is after the Prince of Egypt and 10 Commandments. This is at the end of the movie. All right, read.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
They declared their race. They declared their race. A pedigree is a race. What your race is by what?
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
No, by both parents.
By the house of their fathers.
No, by my mommy.
By the house of their fathers.
Your race is determined by your father.
Yeah.
All right? So your father, if he is American black, he would be from the tribe of Judah.
That's
and so would you.
That's
sis.
right.
Christiana, you are from a mighty tribe.
That's right.
Now, let's go back to proving. I'm going to give you one more nail in the hammer. You are the real Jew.
That's right.
Period, point blank.
That's right.
The Jews are going to go through this. Deuteronomy 28:68.
Bring it out.
Whatever race of people goes through this, what we're about to bring out is the Jew, period, point blank. All right? Watch. All right? Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Listen here, listen here, listen here. A lot was just said there. All right? All right, check this out. Check this out. It says the Lord is going to now transport the children of Israel back to Egypt. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but in the movie, they walked from Egypt. Correct? They walked from Egypt. In fact, up until the Suez Canal was even built, you could always walk into Egypt. They only parted the Red Sea because they were going at a different angle. But to go from Israel to Egypt, if you look on the map, okay, where the map is right here, to go from Israel to Egypt, you can walk. You can walk there. It's not that hard, okay? So, he said, I'm going to send you back to Egypt. What were the Israelites doing in Egypt? In those movies? Were they living good? No, what were they? Were they were slaves. They were slaves. The word Egypt is a Greek word that means to bind.
Right, right.
It just means slavery.
Right.
So God said, guess what? If you don't listen to me, the final warning I'm going to give you is that I'm sending you back into slavery.
Right.
All right? But how are we going into slavery? Now, look at this sign for me. I want you to just look at this sign and then listen. Just look at it. Just look at it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
No, with a plane.
With ships.
No, with a cruise ship.
With ships.
With ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spoke unto thee.
The way I'm telling you is the way it's exactly going to happen.
Right.
Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
He said, thou shalt see it, meaning your homeland. You're not going to see your homeland no more.
Right.
And guess what? Have we seen our homeland? We don't even know where we come from.
Right.
You know why? Because he said, you're not going to see it again because you made me mad. Read.
thou shalt not see it no more again. And
there, when the ships dock,
right,
when the ships dock, what happens?
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies. You're going to be sold to many different plantations. Your name is going your last name is going to be beaten out of you.
Right.
Okay, read.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You're going to be sold to your enemies, not your friends. You're going to be sold to a race of people that God says is your enemy.
That's right.
Not my opinion. Not my opinion. You're going to be sold to Master Charles, Master Johnson. Those are your enemies.
That's right.
Read.
For bondmen
For slave men.
and bond women.
And guess what? The women didn't get a pass. The women didn't get a pass. How you doing, my sister? Hey, I love the hair. Hey, I love the hair, my sis. Hey, we go on history. More love. That's what we here to give our people. More love. Straight from the Bible.
That's right.
Straight from the Holy Bible. Hey, sis, we're going over Black history. All right? Hey, that's what we out here. Oh, all praises. Hey, sis, we got a school here. We got a school here. It don't require no admission, no fees.
Right.
All right? All you need to do is show up. That's it. Show up, learn your history, okay? Right now, we're going over a bit of Black history. Slave ships are in the Bible.
That's right.
Christiana just learned slave ships. And that dusty Bible that's sitting at home, it's always been there. You right, sis, ain't nothing new. I'm getting priestess of the Yoruba tribe. I know the Yorubas also. Hey, we're gonna go. You said that we're bringing out love. Let's get love. Now that we know that we're Israel, you know that the Jews are from a portion of the Yoruba tribe, correct?
That's right.
So we all know now what God calls us. We are the Jews.
That's right.
All right. Now let's go over love. All right. Because we can say, I love God. All right. I love my people. I love my grandma. I love everybody. But you got to do this to show love. Bring this out. Hey, while you walk away, get this one.
This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15.
Bring it out.
If you love me,
if you love the Lord, read.
Keep my commandments.
He said, keep my commandments. You got to get, one of the commandments is to gather with your people on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
Call the number. Look us up on YouTube. Come straight to the school if you want. Come and gather with your people.
Right.
Read.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
Sis, you said you reverend of the Yoruba tribe. Of the Yoruba tribe. Only thing is though, I know. Give me Corinthians. Alright, the order. Because the only thing about that, sis, is well, I'll just ask this. In terms of reverend, you teach men and women or just women? Kids? Is that it? I got you. Okay. I can work with that. Well, hey, you know what? I like that. So that means that you already know. All crazy. Teaching kids. Teaching kids. So not. Got you. So only way you can minister is to minister to kids and other women, especially if you're keeping the commandments, right? Got you. Okay. Got you. Okay then. The only thing is though.
Chair of Cobra, the National Coalition of Blacks for Reparations in America.
Reparations for blacks.
National Convention.
So you're saying one day we should see reparations for this one right here, right? We should see reparations for this. We should get paid for this. Hey, so can we show you reparations in the Bible? Let's show you reparations. Hey, my brothers. Hey, we going over a real good topic here. We going over reparations for the black man in America.
Bring it out.
Y'all want reparations? Y'all think we got our backs beat in enough and get paid nothing? You already know. More. We need reparations. Give me Revelations that you already know. Let's get reparations out the Holy Bible.
Bring it out.
All right? This is what God says. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear.
Wait a minute. Do you have ears? You got ears? You got 2 ears. How many ears you got? You got 2 ears. You also got ears behind that hoodie, right? You got ears. This is for everybody listening. Read.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity.
He that takes one race into slavery, read,
shall go into captivity.
The reparations is that conquering race goes into slavery.
That's right.
Period, point blank.
That's right.
That's the reparations I'm marching for.
Right.
Okay? For the black man to take them into slavery. Okay?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.